If you have a private Medicare plan, Medicare Advantage, a lot of people say, oh, I don't have Medicare Advantage. I have a PPO. That is a Medicare Advantage. Medicare Advantage has many different types of plans under that umbrella. The most popular being an HMO. The initials HMO don't mean anything. It doesn't matter what it stands for. It's not relevant. But that's the biggest one, HMO. PPO. There are also private fee-for-service plans, rarely available, but in a rural area. There are cost plans. So there's special plans for people with chronic diseases. There are special plans for people that have both Medicare and Medicaid. So there's lots of different Medicare Advantage plans. They're all private Medicare. And one of the negative parts of private Medicare is the fact that they're trying to keep costs down. So when your doctor says, I want you to get this lab, this x-ray, this blood work, this CAT scan, this MRI, let's do everything. The insurance company will say, whoa, 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 whoa. Before we spend all this money, how about we just do one at a time? We do one first. The insurance company is going to slow walk what your doctor wants to do to save money. Okay. So they're a little bit in conflict with each other. So let's say your doctor says you need a new hip. Okay. If you have a Medicare supplement plan, any plan, just go, okay, when do you want to do it? Schedule it. Do it next week. Do it Thursday. There's no red tape. There's nothing between you and the doctor recommending that you get it done. Medicare doesn't have to approve it. No, just go do it. But if you have a Medicare Advantage plan, any type of plan, your doctor has to ask the insurance company for permission to give you a new hip. That is called prior authorization. Now, if you're new to Medicare Advantage, you've never heard of it, and a lot of people are healthy. They don't need anything, so they don't know this exists out there. In the future, when they do need a hip or a knee or something expensive, that the doctor will have to go, the doctor knows. The doctor has to go through this procedure to ask for prior authorization. Now, ideally, they give you prior authorization, you go get the surgery, and it's fine. You would pay your copay per your plan. Every plan has different summary of benefits of what it's going to cover. Go look at your summary, and they'll say to see a doctor, see a specialist, to have an inpatient surgery, to have an outpatient surgery, to get the physical therapy after. It'll tell you exactly what you have to pay on your plan. And it should go as simply as I just described it. But what has happened, unbelievably, is your doctor has asked the insurance company for permission. They said, sure, go give Sylvia a new hip. Sylvia goes in the hospital, gets the new hip, comes home, and they say, oh, wait, undo, reverse, whatever. They go, we're not going to pay for that. What do you mean you're not going to pay for it? You authorized it. Yeah, we're changing our mind. We're not going to pay for it. They've had the ability to do that. In fact, if you're watching this video in 2025, they still have the ability to do that. But the government has stepped in. The government said, hey, that's not really fair. So starting in 2026, if your insurance company authorizes your procedure, that means they got to pay for it. They can't say reverse uno, no givebacks, do-over. If they authorize it, they have to pay for it. The only reason they could not would be in cases of obvious fraud or if there was a major error. So in most, that's going to be so infinitesimal that that's not going to be an issue. So starting in 2026, you have some protection. So what do you do right now if you're watching this video in 2025? There's nothing you can do. You have no recourse. If they give you an authorization and you get the surgery, you have no recourse if they say, yeah, we didn't mean to approve that. We're not going to pay for it. It's not very common. So I don't want to alarm people that are new to Medicare Advantage. This is very, very uncommon. I do want to warn you that it does exist. It could happen. And if it does, call our client care team at themedicarefamily.com. Let us see what we can do to try to help you get this back on track and get your insurance company to pay for it. Want to learn more about Medicare and Social Security and get ready for retirement? Buy my book, available on Amazon, Medicare Mama, my guide to Medicare and Social Security retirement. If you like this video, you might really like this video. Check it out. And we'd appreciate if you subscribe to our channel so you never miss a great video. We put out one every week. Check in the description below this video for a link to our cheat sheet on Social Security and Medicare. And you can also give us a comment if you have a specific question. Always feel free to call us or email us at the Medicare Family.